Hey man, here, we're back with another FLEEKAZOID reaction, and this one is called I'm Not Doing a Video for Elden Ring Nightreign. But I assume this video is going to be about Elden Ring Nightreign. I, as of this recording, have not played it yet. I have played some of Elden Ring. I didn't get quite far. I think I beat the first main boss, but other than that, like, I've just explored around the castle and that's about it. But why is there a picture of that JFK on the left, right here? But yeah, anyways, I haven't played that much about it. I liked it for what I played, but I just never got around to continuing it, just because I had other games to play on my channel, stuff like that. So yeah, I know that Elden Ring Nightreign is a co-op. I don't know if it's... I'm sure you can, like, join in a random party, but I'm not 100% sure. I know you can party with friends, but like I don't know if you can just find a browsing, like if there's a browser to find random parties and stuff like that. So yeah, let's just see what FLEEKAZOID has, or what FLEEKAZOID doesn't have to say about Elden Ring Nightreign.
Pimps, Elden Ring Fortnite is out, and it's given Dark Souls players their hardest challenge yet: having friends. What an exciting time for sadists, masochists, and BDSM enjoyers.
I mean, that does look beautiful.
What an exciting,
like, this whole thing right here, just like gliding around, seeing the scenery. Like the one thing I liked about Elden Ring was like the scenery was amazing. The battles were challenging, but I mean that was to be expected. But yeah, I liked it. I just said I didn't have time to like continue it at the time.
And BDSM enjoyers everywhere.
I heard this one was really hard
the
too.
Friend slop genre is created, and From Software has already top ticked it. I can't wait to see all the spreadsheets that come out on how to min-max making friends and defeating the big boss of crippling loneliness. Yeah, of course I'm projecting. I've got.
And I'm pretty sure there's gonna be paid services too, right? Like if you can pay someone to party with you, maybe some. Like, surely that it's probably against like their TOS, but surely there's a thing.
No one to play this game with. My wife and her boyfriend are off vacationing in Galveston, so my team's blown, and they won't even give me voice chat so I can harass the randoms that are somehow worse than I am. No wonder this game has a 65% review score.
Mixed.
Actually, make that 75%. The Stockholm Syndrome is nicely settling in, and the game is finally finding its target audience. Critics are raving, saying
Revenant's feet. Okay. I mean, Steam reviews.
that this is the perfect game for my gay polyamorous relationship. What would you...
I have to say that, like, the reviews, albeit memey, are very varied compared to, let's say, a game like Avowed.
saying that this is the perfect game for my gay polyamorous relationship.
There's a lot of hours played too, though.
What are the odds? 2 weeks after it releases, and there's already another perfect game for Doom the Dark Ages fans. Still, the question that everybody keeps...
Oh, I feel like if you're an Elden Ring fan, or any like From Software game fan, and you want that difficulty, I don't think you're gonna find that in the Dark Ages. I'm just gonna be completely honest. Like, I might have some trouble at times in that game, but even no matter how low of a health I've gotten in that game, I haven't died once. Without, that doesn't count like falling off a cliff or something like that, just for exploring purposes.
Asking about Nightreign is, why is this not Bloodborne?
Exactly.
Finally had an answer at the stupid name fest.
I mean, no. What wasn't the answer is that they were making a not Bloodborne 2 for the Switch 2. Like, it wasn't really Bloodborne 2, but it might as well be.
Between you and me, I think he was hinting at a Bloodborne sequel here. Take a listen. Honor. I will make literally anything other than Bloodborne. Hell, I just replaced 80% of the content in Elden Ring with a multiplayer mod, called it a new game, and made $200 million yesterday, baby.
Oh yeah, it's fascinating that how they took a single, or a mostly single player, I'm not counting like the invasion stuff from Elden Ring, like a mostly single player game in Elden Ring, and then made it multiplayer, and it just works. I mean, for the most part, but when Bethesda does it with Fallout 4 and Fallout 76, like, granted, that's more like an MMO, but still.
Japanese Todd Howard, and you will gobble my slot. I
He made the reference.
Domino oregano, Miyazaki-san.
Wow.
The implications of this are staggering. What could this mean for the future of Bloodborne? I'll tell you what it means. It means we're gonna keep getting random references in completely unrelated games for another 10 years, instead of them just finally fucking updating Bloodborne so it runs at 60 FPS. In fact, oh, would you look at this? A Bloodborne skin in Nightreign?
That's like an insult to injury right there.
Yes, in fact, oh.
Dark Souls and Bloodborne inspired outfits revealed for Elden Ring Nightreign. Yep. It's like they know, but I guess there has to be something that's stopping them, whether it be from Sony themselves or like whatever. Like people want it, but somehow they're not making it as of right now.
Oh, would you look at this? A Bloodborne skin in Nightreign? This isn't fucking funny, FromSoft. No, you stay out of this. They keep doing this. They've been doing this for the last 10 years. We've got Bloodborne and Ghost of Tsushima. We've got Bloodborne and Astrobot. We've got Poems and God of War Ragnarok based on Bloodborne lore. This company, FromSoft, is fighting his own war, and he has no rules, no boundaries. He doesn't flinch at torture, human trafficking, or genocide. He's not loyal to a flag or a country or any set of ideals. He trades...
I mean, not even loyal to money, I would think, too, because otherwise they wouldn't make it, right?
blood for money, but making Bloodborne run at 60 FPS is completely out of the fucking question. 10 years of being forgotten. You can't just treat me like some Armored Core fan. Which leads me to the obvious conclusion. FromSoft hates Bloodborne fans and they're waiting for us all to die. Let's look at the proof. 2015, Dark Souls 2 Remastered comes out. Prepare to die? More like I want to cry. What the hell is this? This is not Bloodborne. 2016, Dark Souls 3 comes out. Want to hear something funny? You've been able to run Dark Souls 3 at 60 frames per second since the PS5 released.
That's wild.
Oh, Miyazaki, you silly little bitch.
Not the egg.
2018, Dark Souls 1 gets remastered so that we can see those big beefers in HD. You could have just put them in Bloodborne. I wouldn't have complained. That same year, FromSoft makes a PSVR game where you can make people sneeze. Isn't that fun?
Wait, they did? They did. I mean, I don't really pay attention to like the PSVR scene, so yeah, because I don't have one myself.
They were really doing fucking anything other than Bloodborne. 2019, FromSoft lets Activision publish Sekiro so that they can say they've made one good game in the last 20 years. 2020, they remake Demon Souls.
When did the? Oh, I guess the Tony Hawk remake came out afterwards, and was that still? I don't think that was Activision, right? Like I don't remember who published that, but that one was fine.
They can say they've made one good game in the last 20 years.
It might have been Activision.
They remake Demon Souls,
yeah,
even though no one played that game. Some people played that game. 2022, we get open world Dark Souls. Turtle in a motherfucking Pope hat. 10 out of 10, but 1 out of 10. Fuck that turtle, he's not Bloodborne. 2023, FromSoft remembers how to make a fun game. Shame it's not Bloodborne.
I still need to play this one.
2024, Elden Ring gets a big DLC. Sick Bloodborne reference.
Yeah, it's wild that people wanted, or I don't know how many people, but it was enough to get nominated as a Game of the Year candidate, even though it was just DLC. I mean, granted, there's a lot of stuff to do, but in the end of it, it was just DLC.
There. I remember when Bloodborne got a DLC 9 years ago. That same year, FromSoft commits their most egregious violation yet. This outright proves that they hate Bloodborne fans because only a hater of biblical proportion would do what they did next. You know what they did? After all these years, someone goes, you know what? FromSoft must be too busy to get around to doing all this. They don't hate us. So you know what? I'll make a 60 FPS mod to tide us all over. So he makes it, releases it, then gets mercilessly slaughtered by FromSoft's legal team. FromSoft's lawyers, flicking over the little guy, had this to say. Fuck him, he's wrong, we're right. Who's this going to? Oh, okay. Don't worry. No one will ever be hurt by that man's love ever again. They will never find him. In other news, we have, bitch, get your working hands off my suit. This
Wow.
is Balenciaga, and your dry-ass hands are gonna soak up the tears of the Cambodian children that made it. We done here? Then most recently in the story, Sony gets in on this gangbang to sell me a PS5 Pro so I can get the smoothest, blurry 30 FPS Bloodborne yet. And what did Sony have to say for themselves? It's about persistence. Did we just sell you less features for $200 more? Yes. But are you poor? I hope not. Who let
I mean, yeah, I guess
features for
this
200?
one, yeah, this one didn't have the disc too, because I feel like there was one, they had, I believe there was two versions, like one, the standard one without the disc drive, and then was there a there had to be a PS5 Pro with the disc drive as well, but obviously for more. But yeah, my memory's terrible.
Yes. But are you poor? I hope not.
They will be after, I guess, the Switch short release. They are right now. with the Switch 2 and the, probably they didn't get Mario Kart bundled to the ran out or something like that. I don't know.
Who let you in here?
Probably
and
not.
if you think that's bad, that's just the tip. FromSoft's already announced their next 20 years of ignoring Bloodborne. 2026, we're getting Escape from Bloodborne, a new game where Miyazaki goes, hey, you see that game that looks a
Yeah, this one would, they announced it for the Switch 2, I believe.
lot like Bloodborne? Well, it's fucking not. 2020,
PvPvE.
where Miyazaki goes, hey, you see that game that looks a lot like Bloodborne? Well, it's
Yeah, this is a Switch 2 game. The Dusk Bloods. I forgot what the name was, so. Okay. So, I don't know how they would do PvPvE on the Switch 2. I mean, I guess I'll see reviews. Maybe FLEEKAZOID will do a review, or I guess not do a review about it. And it's going to be funny if they incorporate the Switch 2 webcam. Because it wasn't a heavily advertised feature, but it was enough to make people comment about it. And it was mainly shown during the Mario Kart section. And I'm just annoyed at that. Just they're charging like what? It was like $50. It was like $50 or $60 for like the Piranha Plant version by Hori. But it turns out that camera was like 480p, which is abysmal in today's standards for that price.
fucking not. 2027, we're gonna get Dark Souls Barbie Dreamhouse.
Yay.
2030, the Elden Ring movie. 2032,
Oh, yeah.
Xbox acquires Miyazaki
I mean, like the Elden Ring movie,
Dreamhouse. 2030, the Elden Ring.
I don't want to say I have high hopes for it, but it is made by A24, and it's probably like a small sample, but the movies I've seen from A24, which I believe was only like one or two movies, I really liked. So I don't say there's high hopes, but there's hopes.
Ring movie. 2032,
They can pull
Xbox
it off.
acquires Miyazaki and uploads him to the OneDrive.
Oh, no.
2033, Elden Ring Go-Kart. 2034, Elden Ring Foot Finder, a project in collaboration with Quentin Tarantino. 2035,
It's not already
Cooking
out?
Mama, Prepare to Die edition. Now,
He didn't censor it this time. Like usually in his previous videos, he would always censor the feet, but I guess it's fine now.
with special recipes from Bloodborne. No time to explain. Same year, Dark Souls Truckers. 2041, a dating sim with Radon and Mikella called How I Met Your Brother. 2042, GTA 6 finally comes out. No new FromSoft games this year. 2049, thanks to advances in modern medical science, Todd Howard grows a foot taller than he is now, making him a whopping 5'6". 2053, shitty skylines, Dung Eater's Paradise. 2057, Need for Souls, where they add dodge rolling to avoid oncoming traffic. At this point, my balls will be swinging past my knees, and I won't have one more frame than I did 40 years ago. 2061, From Software releases SoulsNet, an AI program that gains control over every country with N-word capabilities. But then one day, this AI goes rogue and starts sending barrages of N-bombs at every city across the world, wiping out 90% of humanity and leaving us in ruin. Bam,
President
bam,
Flump.
bam, we're all dead. 2062, Lego Dark Souls comes out. At this point, I'm on my deathbed, and as I fade gently into the voluptuous bosoms of the busting nuns waiting to receive me, I'll faintly hear Geoff Keighley's voice in the other room announcing, "We've got a real special treat for everyone. Me and my wife, Hideo-san, are proud to announce Bloodborne 2.
Hey.
Fast 2 Furious, a new and exciting racing game in the world of Bloodborne.
I would play that. Like, I don't know, like on my gaming channel, I will play any type of racing game, whether it be bad, whether it be funny. I just like racing games in general, so I'll give anything in that relation a try.
Here we go.
Oh, he didn't mention the like a GeoGuessr mod. Oh, maybe that won't be a thing in the future. But there is a. I was gonna say, like, there is a GeoGuessr site for some video games, not all video games. What an ending. Like, I believe GTA 5 is in there, Red Dead Redemption as well. But it's very limited in what kind of games it has, so maybe Bloodborne will be on it as well in the future, who knows. But yeah, another FLEEKAZOID video. Yeah, he didn't really do, he was honest, he didn't really do a video for Elden Ring Nightreign. It was just more about a video on why there won't be, or a video on the lack of a Bloodborne 2. So, fair play. So, anyways, hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, thank you for watching and have a nice day.